Hi traders, it's Ben Ngoo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, over the course of my trading journey, I've actually traded a lot of strategies. Like I've been like a regular day trader that actually goes on YouTube, check a strategy, backtest it for like a couple of months, then trade it, go on TikTok, see a strategy, backtest for a couple of months, still trade it, and after a particular period of time, it doesn't really work well like that again, and we start going in circles and circles. I've actually been there, okay, and over time I actually realized that's not the way to go. So after sitting down, carefully analyzing and looking at all the things I've actually learned over the years, I was able to sit my ass down and actually develop a strategy which I use in trading. And in this video, I'm actually going to share with you guys how I trade and my strategy that actually helped me pass a couple of funded accounts, get multiple payouts, get payouts on my live accounts on a consistent basis and all that. And before we get into it, smash that like button, subscribe, comment to support the growth of this channel. Now let's get into the video while I show you guys what I'm actually talking about. So this is going to be a 2-in-1. I'm going to share my system, my strategy, and I would use a trade breakdown as an example. Now I took this trade yesterday during, what session was it? Was it London? I think it was during London session. I can't remember. Was it during? It was a trade on Euro JPY. So I'll show you guys. You see, over the course of my trading journey, I have traded a lot of strategies. In fact, I've traded so many strategies. I kind of like understand how these strategies kind of like work. You see some strategies, they'll be like, wait for the 15 minutes order block to intersect the 30 minutes fair value gap, only traded during the London Q zone, first 3 hours, blah, blah, blah. And then you notice you trade that strategy, works well for like the first few weeks, first month, second month. And after a while, it doesn't work anymore. And you keep asking, what's the problem? Why is this not giving me the kind of results it was giving me when I started trading it? That's actually where doubts start to come in. Traders start different things, the same thing, they go round. And I've been in that situation. In fact, I've developed so many strategies over the years, and it still all have the same shortcomings. After a while, I just don't get the same profitability as I used to. Now, don't get me wrong, I've traded a lot of funded accounts, gotten funded, gotten a lot of challenges, passed with strategies. But what really took me to the next level in my trading journey, my trading career, was realizing it's not about strategy. Okay, it's about just understanding how the market moves in general, because there are some periods where the strategy might not really function well. But if you understand how the market moves, you do not panic and you just know how to adapt to the situations. So currently, that's just where I trade. Like, I just know what to do. I don't know how to explain, like, experience with all my systems and my strategy. And that's just where it is. So I'm going to give you guys a trade breakdown and an example. So I'm going to talk about this trade. I was actually looking at odd USD, but because of me setting up this Zoom, I kind of like missed it. Would I have taken it? It was there. I was looking at it, but I still in it. I wanted it to come slightly lower, but it did not. So let's just go straight to what I'm talking about on Euro JPY. So I took this trade yesterday. Yeah, yeah. So this was my entry. Yeah, it was during London session. So let me break down the trade. So generally, what I like to look at is the daily. As much as I take entries on the 5 minutes, the daily is my most important time frame. Without the daily, there is no system. Okay. Without the daily, there is no strategy. So that's just where it works. The daily is what guides me for the day. So what do I mean by that? Me looking at Euro JPY yesterday, I could see if you zoom out, just looking at this, okay, what would you say the trend is? Automatically, you would be like, it is bullish because you can see more bullish candles than red candles. If you look at this, price has been going up for a while. You can see how large these bullish candles are and how small this bearish candle. Now look at this bullish candle. It took two bullish bearish candle to cover the range of this bullish candle. Now two bullish candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 candles has not covered this range already. So I know the market is what? Bullish. It's pretty simple. I have an easier way of determining the trend. Like it's very, very easy. I look at the market and it takes me 3 seconds to determine the trend. But that's topic for another day. So I knew price was going up and I'll only be looking for buy opportunities. Even though I'm going to take trades on the 5 minutes time frame. So what do? I go down to the 4 hour. Okay. Now every time frame has a story to tell. That's just where I see it. Every time frame has a story to tell. So looking at the 4 hour, what do I like to see? I like to see some sort of bullish intent, some bullish momentum. Okay. Now, people ask me, do you trade ICT? Do you trade SMC? I just be like, I trade if you look at my system, there's a lot of retail ICT things in it, but it's just understanding different approach and learning how to trade the market. So I like to see some bullish intent. Now you can see our price has been bullish. Price was bullish on Monday, and I was looking to take the trade on Tuesday. Now, I want to see price at a region where I know price would go up. Now, I was looking at this support region. Okay. Now, that support region, it made sense for me. Okay. Now, when you are bullish, what do you want to do? Now, if you look at some of my posts, I kind of like explained how to trade the daily candle. I like to take trades at the low of the daily candle. Now, at this was the daily candle already formed this low during Asian session. It was already pushing up. And I know most times the low is always formed for a JPY pair, it could be formed during Asian session, but there's euro in it. So there's a very high chance it forms during London. So I was like, okay, if we take out the Asian low, there's a very high chance if we start seeing some rejection at that region, price should go bullish and I should ride it to the upside. That's exactly what I did. So I waited to see if price was going to take out the Asian low. Early buyers, that's what I call it. And we could see that on the 5 minutes. Now I use the 1 hour for some refining, but I'm just trying to make this short. So here, that was it here. So we could see price took out this low. Okay, there was some rejection here. So traders who have actually bought from here, price came down here, which was cheap, and we went down below this. Unfortunately, there was no agreement and we got some rejection. Okay, so traders are like, we can't sell below this, please. There's too much value in this. And then we start seeing this price rally to the upside. Now, the moment I started seeing the rally to the upside, I already knew we're going bullish because we're rejecting off this region. And what do I like to do? I don't want to take price just because price is so bullish. Price is already rallying up. I don't want to take price somewhere here. Okay. Now, some traders will be like, okay, the moment they see this rejection, they take price here. Now, I want to see, as much as price is rallying up, I still really need to see some bullish intent. And I saw this, okay, this rally to the upside. You can see it was covering all the bearish candles. And what do I do at that point? I could take buys the moment I see this. I could take buys here, okay, because the moment we see rejection of this low, that's already our confirmations, okay. Now I have ways of doing it where I know price is actually ready to go up. So I was actually looking at this and I was like, taking this might just be too expensive for me. It's going to really impact my risk to reward, okay? Because looking at this, I know once price gets to this region here, we could still get some reaction, okay? We could still get some reaction. So definitely, I really want to move my stop loss to break even when price gets there. So I don't want to be taking trades here. Too expensive for me. So what do? I like to wait for pullbacks. I like to wait for price to pull back a little bit. Now, there are times where price could just continue going up. Fine, I've missed the trade. I'm not looking to catch every single opportunity. So I waited for price to kind of like pull back a little bit, which I took the entry around here. I saw price pull back. I saw this rejection. I knew, yes, price was ready to go up. And then I rolled it all to the upside. I kind of like took my profits just at this tip here, which was about 1 to 3. So I would put it somewhere around the screen here. When I'm editing this, I'm going to show you guys the entry and when I called it on my Telegram also. And that's just it. You can see how simple the approach is, all from the daily to the 5 minutes. So I just didn't go to the 5 minutes and start looking for entries and waiting for this to this to this to this. No, I knew what I was waiting for. I knew I wanted to take trade at the low of the day. I wanted to ride it to the upside, and that's exactly what I did. So if you guys learned anything from this and it's been insightful, you can drop a comment, a like, and all that. And the engagement on this is actually going to determine if I'll post more of this type of content. Yeah. So bye for now.